Chapter 11. And when they came near to Jerusalem, to Bethphage and Bethany, at the mountain of Olives, he sent 2 of his disciples.
他们进了耶路撒冷，到了橄榄山的伯法基和伯大尼，他就打发2个门徒去，
And said to them, Go into the little town opposite, and when you come to it, you will see a young ass with a cord round his neck, on which no man has ever been seated. Let him loose, and come back with him.
对他们说：你们往对面的小城去，到了那里，必看见一头小驴，颈项上系着绳索，从来没有人坐过，把它放了，跟他回来。
And if anyone says to you, Why are you doing this? Say, The Lord has need of him and will send him back straight away. And they went away and saw a young ass by the door outside in the open street, and they were getting him loose.
若有人说：你们为什么这样做？就说：主需要他，必直接送他回来。他们走了，看见门外空地上有一头小驴，就把它放了。
And some of those who were there said to them, What are you doing, taking the ass? And they said to them the words which Jesus had said, and they let them go.
在场的人中，有人对他们说：你们要做什么？把驴牵去。他们对他们说了耶稣所说的话，就放了他们。
And they took the young ass to Jesus, and put their clothing on him, and he got on his back. And a great number put down their clothing in the way, and others put down branches which they had taken from the fields.
他们把小驴牵到耶稣跟前，把衣服穿在他身上，他就上了他的背。有许多人在路上放下衣服，还有人放下从田里拿的树枝。
And those who went in front, and those who came after, were crying, Glory, a blessing on him who comes in the name of the Lord, a blessing on the coming kingdom of our father David, glory in the highest.
走在前头的和跟在后头的，都喊着说：荣耀，祝福那奉主名来的人，祝福我们父亲大卫的国度来临，荣耀在上。
And he went into Jerusalem into the temple, and after looking round about on all things, it being now evening, he went out to Bethany with the 12. And on the day after, when they had come out from Bethany, he was in need of food.
他进了耶路撒冷，进了圣殿，环顾了一切，到了晚上，就和12个人出去到伯大尼。到了第2天，他们从伯大尼出来，他正需要食物。
And seeing a fig tree in the distance with leaves, he went to see if by chance it had anything on it, and when he came to it, he saw nothing but leaves, for it was not the time for the fruit. And he said to it, Let no man take fruit from you forever. And his disciples took note of his words.
他看见远处有一棵无花果树长着叶子，就去看那树上有没有东西。到了那里，只看见叶子，因为现在不是结果子的时候。他就对他说：不许人从你身上取果子，直到永远。他的门徒就记下了他的话。
And they came to Jerusalem, and he went into the temple, and sent out those who were trading there, overturning the tables of the money changers and the seats of those who were offering doves for money.
他们到了耶路撒冷，他进了圣殿，打发在那里做买卖的人，推倒兑换银钱的桌子和献鸽子换钱的人的座位。
And he would not let any man take a vessel through the temple. And he gave them teaching, and said to them, Is it not in the writings, My house is to be named a house of prayer for all the nations? But you have made it a hole of thieves.
又不让人拿着器皿经过圣殿。他又教训他们，对他们说：圣经上不是说，我的殿要成为万国祷告的殿吗？你们却使它成为盗贼的洞。
And it came to the ears of the chief priests and scribes, and they took thought how they might put him to death, being in fear of him, because all the people were full of wonder at his teaching. And every evening he went out of the town.
祭司长和文士听见了，就想怎样把他治死，因为众人对他的教训满心稀奇，所以惧怕他。每到晚上，他就出了城。
And when they were going by in the morning, they saw the fig tree dead from the roots. And Peter, having a memory of it, said to him, Master, see, the tree which was cursed by you is dead.
早晨行路的时候，看见无花果树从根上死了。彼得想起这件事来，就对他说：师傅，你看，那棵被你咒诅的树已经死了。
And Jesus, answering, said to them, Have God's faith. Truly I say to you, whoever says to this mountain, Be taken up and be put into the sea, and has no doubt in his heart, but has faith that what he says will come about, he will have his desire.
耶稣回答他们说：你们要有神的信心。我实在告诉你们，凡对这座山说，把它抬起来放在海里，心里不疑惑， 只信他所说的必成，他就必得着所愿。
For this reason I say to you, whatever you make a request for in prayer, have faith that it has been given to you, and you will have it.
因此，我告诉你们，凡你们在祷告中所求的，要有信心，相信已经给了你们，就必得着。
And whenever you make a prayer, let there be forgiveness in your hearts, if you have anything against anyone, so that you may have forgiveness for your sins from your Father who is in heaven.
你们每逢祷告，若是对人有什么不满，心里要有赦免，好叫你们的罪得着你们天父的赦免。
And they came again to Jerusalem, and while he was walking in the temple, there came to him the chief priests and the scribes and those in authority, and they said to him, By what authority do you do these things?
他们又到了耶路撒冷，他在殿里行走的时候，有祭司长和文士，并有权柄的人来到他那里。他们对他说：“你凭什么做这些事？或者谁给你权柄做这些事呢？”
Or who gave you authority to do these things? And Jesus said to them, I will put to you one question, give me an answer, and I will say by what authority I do these things. The baptism of John, was it from heaven or from men? Give me an answer.
耶稣对他们说：“我只问你们一个问题，你们回答我，我就说我是凭什么做这些事的。约翰的洗礼是从天上来的，还是从人身上来的？请你们回答。”
And they gave thought to it among themselves, saying, If we say, From heaven, he will say, Why then did you not have faith in him? But if we say, From men, they were in fear of the people, because all took John to be truly a prophet.
他们彼此思想，说：“我们若说是从天上来的，他就说：你们为什么不信他呢？若说是从人身上来的，他们就怕众人，因为众人都以为约翰是真的先知。”
And they said in answer to Jesus, We have no idea. And Jesus said to them, And I will not say to you by what authority I do these things.
他们回答耶稣说：“我们不知道。”耶稣对他们说：“我也不对你们说，我凭着什么做这些事。